welcome back, welcome back. This is a message for Pisces placement. Don't forget to like the video. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I'm live for the messages, other readings, and lots more. Feel free to leave a comment to let me know how it resonates. Information on personal or questions, please see the description box below. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get the lighting together here. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Hey, hey. All right. Remember, time is fluid in tarot, y'all. So this message could have already resonated. It could be resonating at this time or it could resonate sooner than you think. Please take what hits your spirit and leave the rest. I am back, y'all, in my original environment. Praise, okay? Thank you so much for your patience and thank you for tuning in. All right, Pisces, as you see, the title is The Person That You Are Trying to Forgive and Forget. Okay? The person that you're trying to forgive and forget. Let's look into that energy, y'all. All right. Hope everybody's had a great day. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in. I appreciate you. Let's get into it, Pisces. Let me know if you like this setting a little bit better. I feel like you're going to be able to... yes, Mona, I am home finally. I feel like you'll be able to see the cards better. Hey, B-Mac, what's going on, Erica? Wawa. Whoever just joined, hello. All right, let's look into who is Pisces trying to forgive and forget. Let's look into that energy. Hey, Teresa. All right, Pisces. What's the overall energy here? What's the overall energy for Pisces? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Nine of Discs in the reverse, and the High Priestess. Oh, Pisces. This person didn't deserve you, honey. I don't know why I feel like saying honey. They didn't deserve you, honey. But I feel like you know that. I feel like you're trying to forgive yourself for even dealing with this person. But do not hold yourself hostage to this situation, because honestly, I feel like you love this person from a genuine space. Okay? Always have to remember, just because we love a person at a certain time, that doesn't mean that they are equipped or ready to love us back. Hence why people want to keep coming back. You get what I'm saying? Because if you really think about it, if they were really ready, right? Can y'all hear me? Do I need to turn my mic up some? Can y'all hear me? Because I'm trying to get everything set up. I think you can hear me though. All right. Yeah. So, a lot of times, people are just not in a space, y'all, to love us, to love, properly. And that's why a lot of times they want to come back. When they come back, they're still not ready. They're still not ready. But this is definitely someone, Pisces, that you knew. You've always known that you deserve better than this situation. Okay? Clarify that Nine of Discs. Seven of Wands in the reverse. And the Ten of Cups. See? You see that? You already knew. I feel like you could have let this person keep coming back. And I don't mean continuously. Some of you may have played this cat and mouse game for a long time. But no matter how many times they came back around, no matter how many times they called you, no matter how many times they, ooh, 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 and all this kind of stuff, it did not negate from the fact that this person didn't deserve a high priestess. Whether you're male or female, you can still be a high priestess or a high priest. They didn't deserve the high priestess, okay, or high priest. Clarify the high priestess. The wheel of fortune. This person was not on your level. I'm not saying you're better than them. See? I'm not saying that you were better than them, because we're not better than anyone, but they just were not on your level. And I don't know if they were ever going to get on your level. Could have been a Scorpio, could have been Aquarius, Sagittarius, Virgo. The Queen of Swords is in the reverse. There's something, Pisces, about this situation that you felt like this person had a hold on you. You felt like they had a hold on you. This could be why you're trying to forget them. Remember on this Queen of Swords, what was it? The Three of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Pisces, what's going on? They were not a good friend to you. You felt like this situation didn't need to be. Perhaps it was the rejection you felt. And you kept feeling like, oh my gosh, I just can't let this go. I just can't stop thinking about this person. I mean, could it have been because you felt rejected? Every time they couldn't give you what you needed, you felt rejected. So it was like, hey, why is this going on? You could have been obsessing over something that wasn't good. The Queen of Discs is in the reverse here. I don't feel like this. The Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah. I don't feel like this situation was really helping you. I don't feel like you needed this situation with the Queen of Pentacles because you had your own going on. The Ten of Swords is in the reverse. You see that? You didn't have to go through this Ten of Swords, but you did anyway. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Why do I feel like this situation was rinse, wash, repeat? Like this person would do something crazy and then want everything to like go back all the time. Like want everything to be a certain way all the time. The Judgment, the Six of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this person could have wanted things to be just the way they want them to be. And with the Six of Swords in the reverse, it's like you couldn't deny this. With the Death card. So you have a new beginning here. Why is it so hard for Pisces to forgive this person? For some of you. Temperance in the reverse and the King of Swords. Quite frankly, they made you mad. They could have made you mad. What about forgiving? How does Pisces feel about forgiving this person? The Eight of Pentacles, you're working on it. Two of Pentacles, yeah. I feel like you are choosing to forgive. But what you can't forget is something that made you upset, something that made you mad. What is it that made Pisces upset here? That everything is fine, that Ten of Swords. They stabbed you in the back, side, the neck, you know. Look at that. Like they took a risk of losing you or losing whatever you were trying to do. You know, and you just felt like, well, dog, what am I doing with the King of Pentacles? You couldn't figure it out because you consider yourself a good catch. And that doesn't mean you're not a good catch. It just means that you may have been linking with somebody that wasn't in a position to catch anybody. Or they're not a good catch themselves. You know? Five of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this person may not have been a good catch for you, period. With the Hermit. What stood out to you the most, Pisces? The Knight of Cups. I feel like this person always tried to come back. So you could have been wondering, was it your... Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this person will always come back once you've learned the lesson and then you be tested. It just seemed like over and over again, back and forth, back and forth. So now I feel like you want to move away from this situation because you're tired of going back and forth, or maybe you already have. It's like the moment you feel like you're over it, they call you. Or the moment you feel like you over it, they text or something like that. So now you're in a space of, I want to forgive this person and forget them. Or at least with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, move this situation along. I had the wheel earlier. Yeah. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. You want to make it so this person can't. Like, you want them to forget you too. The Six of Pentacles here. You want this person to forget you too. Wow. You literally want to give them a gift. I feel like it's a gift of goodbye. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, Pisces. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like there's no love lost, but Queen of Wands in reverse. Whatever you had is done. Okay. What's the advice for Pisces? Queen of Swords. Stand on what you believe in, Pisces. I feel like you already are. And with the King of Wands, you got a new beginning here. So you're going to have some, you're going to have some people, may not be just love, y'all, just in general. You're going to have some people that are against what you're trying to do and how you're moving forward. You got to ignore that. Look at these two. They're facing each other. This is a Queen of Swords and a King of Wands. This is your new beginning, but you still got that negativity that may creep in. Be careful of that. Okay? Be careful of that. Some people are more comfortable with you when you're broken. But I feel like you know that. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yep. All right. So stand on what you believe, Pisces. Stand on what it is that you need for yourself. Let's look into this energy that we're talking about. This person that you're trying to forget. Maybe they're on the same wave. Let's see where they are. Make sure you like the video and please subscribe. Thank you so much, y'all. Let's see where they are. How does this person feel about Pisces? The person or people, Pisces trying to forget. You know, you won't ever really forget about anybody, but you know what I mean. Trying to put them in the back of your mind. All right. How does this person really feel about Pisces? Oh. What is the overall energy? The Chariot in the reverse could have been dealing with a Cancer. Bottom of the deck, we got the Hermit. Pisces, this person could feel like you kept a lot of things to yourself. They feel, because I got the Eight of Cups here, Ace of Wands in reverse, the Princess of Cups. Yeah, this person could have been feeling like there were a lot of things about you that were hidden. You know? Like there was a lot of things that you didn't reveal about yourself. Maybe for good reason. Let me use this deck here. Clarify the Chariot in the reverse, please. The Empress. Yeah. This person feels like you were like really, really keeping a lot to yourself. And you did it with grace. You did it with peace. You just seem to be in your own world in a way. Even when you were talking to them. I don't feel like you ignored them. But I do feel like with the universe in the reverse, I do feel like there was a lot of things you kept to yourself. What were you keeping to yourself with that Hermit in the reverse? I mean, in the upright. I'm sorry, y'all. What were you keeping to yourself? The Ace of Swords. The Eight of Swords in the reverse. You didn't want this person to feel like you were stuck on them. You didn't want this person to feel like they could treat you any old kind of way. You know? Ace of Swords here. You didn't want this person to feel like they had you figured out. And you had every right to want to keep what you need to keep to yourself. But maybe you were feeling, excuse me, y'all, maybe somebody else really sleepy, because I know I just keep yawning. But or with this situation, it could have been very tiring. Like, there are a lot of things you didn't want this person to know about you. Not because you're working for the CIA or something like that, but because it's something about you keeping things to yourself. And they felt that. They felt that. How did it make them feel? With the Nine of Cups. Like you had a lot of options. This person felt like you had a lot of options. They were like, there ain't no way Pisces single. Pisces got to have, you know, X amount of people wanting them or whatever like that. Or X amount of options. All because you were keeping information to yourself. With the Two of Swords. I feel like it scared this person. That Fighter Two of Swords. The Emperor in the reverse, yeah. The Five of Discs reverse, yeah. It made them, because they didn't have control over the situation at all. I feel like it scared them that they just couldn't get the information about you that they wanted. It's something. But with the Justice, they had all the information that they needed, but they wanted more. What did this person want to know about Pisces? What were they really focused on? What did they want to know? The High Priestess in the reverse. And the Lovers in the reverse. Gemini. They want to know your secrets. They want to know, do you still have exes trying to get with you? Do you still have people trying to get, like past people trying? What? Why is that important? Why? Why is that so important to this person? The Six of Swords, the Nine of Swords, because I'm telling you, they were scared. They were scared to make this move towards you because you were just so laid back. This is a person that you could have had a million conversations with them. Maybe I'm exaggerating. You could have had a lot of conversations with them, right, Pisces? But you didn't really say a lot about yourself. In fact, I feel like you let them do most of the talking. You just learn how to be slow to speak. The Ten of Discs in the reverse, they couldn't figure you out. Y'all got to understand that when people can't figure you out, it does scare them. It makes them feel some kind of way. But I feel like if their heart is genuine, if their heart is in the right space, they could just trust that, hey, with the Tower in the reverse, that, there's nothing to worry about. But they were making something out of nothing with the King of Cups because they didn't have control. The King of Swords. I'm sorry. That's King of Cups because they didn't have control. King of Swords is when that's the energy they wanted to come in with. They wanted you to tell them. They wanted you to tell them whatever they wanted to know. Like, this could be a person that's so used to men or women volunteering information. Volunteering. And Teresa says she's a talker. I used to be a talker, but buddy, oh buddy, I learned. I learned a lot. I've noticed that people will tell you everything you need to know if you just let them talk. If you just let a person talk, they'll tell you everything you need to know. Yeah. So they didn't have the control that they wanted. The Queen of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Yeah. And your independence scared the crap out of them. The Seven of, yeah, this person was like, man, ain't nowhere in the world I can commit to Pisces. They probably got X, Y, and Z, bop, 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 bop. And they really didn't even know, it's your energy. Hey, RS, how are you? It's your energy. You got to understand, you got people out here that's assuming the worst, Pisces, all because you too chill. Like, this is a person that feels like you are just too peaceful. Like, that's like Pisces just way too peaceful. Ain't nowhere in the world. Pisces too peaceful. They got to have 5 or 6 dudes. Five or six girls. Like, this person just kind of, ain't no way. Pisces got to be out here doing this and doing that. And the whole time, You just out here just living life. So I get the feeling, Pisces, that something had to change with the two of this. Why do I feel like you sent this person packing? You sent them packing towards the drama because they wanted drama. And you sent them back towards drama, wherever that is. With the princess of disc, you say, you know what? For a disc here, you could have said Pisces. Pisces, you could have said, maybe you said this out loud, or you could have kept it to yourself and let them go. But you recognize that this person only felt stable around drama and chaos. And you could tell by the way they were talking. After a while, it seemed like it started getting to a place where they were just so focused on how many men you have, how many women you have. And you're just like, I'm sitting on the phone with you. I'm sitting here with you. What are you talking about? Why do I got to have, X amount of men, X amount of women? There are some people out here that are peaceful not being promiscuous. But usually, y'all, if you are peaceful without being promiscuous, let me tell you something. That is so attractive to people. We're younger and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you make a ton of mistakes. But I'm saying as you get older and you begin to be more at peace with your own company, very attractive and scary to people. They'll think you weird. They'll be thinking, oh, you're weird, you this, you that. Like, yeah, I'll be that. I'll be weird then, okay? I'll be weird. With the 4 wands here. This person was wondering, Pisces, why you so daggone happy? Why, Pisces, why you happy all the time? Why you smiling? Why? Because you could be happy with or without them. You were happy before them. Why did that bother them so much? 5 of Swords in the reverse and the 3 of Cups. It seemed like they wanted to be the source of your happiness here. But you made it a point to make yourself happy. This person felt like you were deceptive. They always felt like you were doing something sneaky, Pisces. And it was just like you were not on that kind of time. What did they think you were doing? Prince of Cups and the King of Swords. Like you weren't a man or a woman of your word. They didn't want to believe. They didn't believe you because they didn't want to believe you. With the 3 of Wands in the reverse, the 4 of Cups in the reverse, and the Moon. They didn't believe you because they didn't want to believe you, Pisces. They wanted to make you look like a liar. They wanted to make you look like you were out here just messing around, and you were not. You were not. How does this person feel about you? The very thing that they claim to not like, Pisces, that they couldn't understand from your perspective, seems to be the very thing that they ended up loving. So if you've always been a quiet person pretty much, or life has just helped you to be, things in life have made you more humble, you're more focused, you're to yourself, but you're happy. That's the thing that they love about you the most. When they think back about, thinking about you, they think about, oh, Pisces was just so smooth, so nice, and, that's right, Teresa, Mona. Pisces was just so smooth. 8 of Wands, like, yeah. That was a really nice woman, really nice man. There's nothing bad they can say about you. What was this person displaying? What was their energy? What were they doing? They were not reliable. Prince of Disc here in the reverse. They were not reliable. What else? The Princess of Swords here. Give me a little bit more in the reverse. And the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Maybe this person was talking too much. What were they talking about? The Judgment, the Star in the reverse. Like other people's shortcomings or something like that. The Devil, toxic situations, Ten of Swords in the reverse, about who hurt them and all this. Yeah, Seven of Discs. You could have honestly felt like the person was a bit immature. They could have been talking about their money problems a lot. You know, maybe not just bringing it up upright, but outright. But when it came to it, they were talking about their money and all that kind of. What? Nine of Discs, the Four of Swords, Nine of Wands in the reverse. Oh, man. Honestly, it feels like they weren't really even getting to know you. It was more of assuming you were doing other things than getting to know you. So instead of them assuming, why didn't they just try to get to know you? Why didn't they just try to get to know Pisces? Six of Discs. The Hierophant in the reverse. Honestly, this person could have felt like they didn't have much to give. They didn't have much to give you, but they did. This is a person that doesn't know their worth. People that feel like they don't have anything to give don't know their worth. People, let me tell y'all, people that feel like they don't have anything to give don't know their worth. Because when you know your worth, you will see that you don't have to be giving out money to show that you're valuable. People that know their worth don't feel worthless. This person felt like they didn't have anything to offer you. What do they mean by that? Yeah, Eight of Discs. Like they didn't have anything to offer you. The Queen of Discs in the reverse. The Strength, like you seem like you had a very level head on your shoulders here. Very strong, very wise. And this person, you know, was scared to take a leap of faith with you. So I feel like you just shut it down. And I feel like you got upset because maybe you felt like you really could have liked them and they wasted your time. How do they feel about you? The Wheel in the reverse. The Three of Discs. And the Five of Cups. Like, this person is disappointed in this ending now. Don't think they were not disappointed. But they don't feel like they could measure up. And honestly, do they feel like that you wasted their time? Let's see. Does they feel like you wasted their time? The Ten of Cups in the reverse. I say they just sad in how it worked out. The King of Discs. They're more sad that they lost power in the situation. Six of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. They lost power. I don't know how you took the power, but they lost it with the Sun. But you had to do what was best for you. Do they want to forget about Pisces? Do they want to forget about Pisces? The Six of Cups. And the Three of Swords. I don't think a person will be able to forget about you. What's so significant about Pisces? What will this person never forget? What's significant about Pisces? You showed them something new. The Death card is a new beginning. You showed this person something new. What did you show them? The Princess of Wands. You showed them opportunity. Maybe you were the first one that believed in them. Maybe you were the first one to speak life into them. Maybe everybody else was kind of trying to get to know them to get what they could get from them. And you weren't like that. You know, you was someone different. Two of Swords and Two of Wands in reverse, I'm sorry. And the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. 10 of Wands. Yeah, you showed them something different, Pisces. Yeah. They didn't even think about having a burden with you. That's what made them feel so odd. That comes from you. You had healed so much. Oh my gosh. And that's always the thing when we meet unhealed people. When you meet an unhealed person and you've healed, it scares the crap out of them. Because you're not arguing, you're not toxic. Not saying you haven't been that way in the past, but you've hit a place in your life where you're no longer like that. So whenever you meet that person that's still healing or hasn't healed, it freaks them out. Because it's like, here's Pisces, they're lovely, they're this, they're that. But I feel weird with the Five of Wands. I feel weird because loving them is easy. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. The Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Princess of Wands in the Prince of Wands in the reverse. The Temperance in the reverse. And the Magician reverse. Yeah. This person, Pisces, they felt like loving you was easy. It didn't take a lot to impress you. It didn't take a lot to love you. All you wanted was to be loved and thought of genuinely. This is why they'll never forget you. And honestly, I feel like you are maybe trying to forget this person, but you'll never forget them either, because there's a little piece of you that benefited from this. You benefited from this situation. Maybe it was a temporary, it could have been a very, very short-term connection here. But you benefited from this because you could feel that you were giving this person something different than what they're used to. And you benefited from being able to be on the dating scene again after not trusting dating again and really loving without the drama. This was maybe the first situation that you approached that you didn't bring the drama in the situation. So now you know that you're ready. This situation here came into your life to give you that clarity, let you know that you're ready. This wasn't the person. This was not the right person. But this situation come into your life to let you know you're on the right path. And for those of you that let this situation go, you know you passed the test. You passed. Because having someone come into your life like this, and seemed like there was nothing you could do to make them happy. Never supposed to be trying to make people happy anyway. But nothing you did was enough. You got to understand that person doesn't feel enough within themselves. Because anytime you got a person that feels like they got to offer money, offer their body, offer all these things, is a person that doesn't know their worth. Because when you know your worth, you know that your energy alone is valuable. You know that your presence alone is valuable. This person may not have hit that point in their life. Can you imagine if and when they finally start loving themselves? How they're going to look back and feel about this? Can you imagine meeting a great person? Somebody that could really love you through it all and you weren't ready for them. That's why I tell people, keep working on yourself so you don't have to deal with this energy here. So you don't have to feel bad if you meet somebody. You'll be ready for them. You're not going to be, nobody's perfect, but you'll be ready because you're constantly working on you. But can you imagine not working on yourself and then you meet somebody to have a divine connection with, and then you got to sit back months or years later and be like, oh my gosh, that person was awesome. I could have started building my life with them. This is where this person is. Okay. Wow, Pisces. Powerful message. I hope you receive some clarity from this situation. But yeah, I do feel like you're trying hard to forgive and forget. I do feel like you are forgiving, or you have forgiven. But I also feel like this is a situation that you'll never forget, and neither will they, for different reasons. You will never forget it because it taught you one more thing on your journey. It showed you how strong you are to walk away from things that no longer serve you. And this person will never forget because, like I said before, you could have been the very first person that entered their path and showed them something pure and genuine, without drama, without toxicity. That's true, Teresa. So Pisces, thank this person for their presence in your life. It may have been painful to walk away. You may have had a nasty ending for some of you. But thank this person for showing up in your life and showing you who they really are. And also, you appreciate them coming in as a reminder of what you truly bring to the table. Because you know that what you brought to the table is so great and so grand that it freaked this person completely out. And they self-sabotage this connection between you two. And a lot of people will self-sabotage when they're not ready. I do feel like this person could have been the type that may have said towards the end, I'm not the right person for you. I'm not the man for you. I'm not the girl for you. I'm not the woman for you. Take them at their word. Don't ever try to say, oh, no, yes, you are. A person knows themselves. Hey, Erica. A person knows themselves. If you are dating someone or talking to someone and they tell you, Pisces, I have been looking at this situation and I don't feel like I'm the man for you. I don't feel like I'm the woman for you. Please take them at their word. Thank them. Thank them because they see something in you. Number one, that they don't see in themselves. And number two, your energy, your spirit is so pure that they don't want to hurt you. Even if they did, they didn't want to. They didn't want to. So believe that. People tell you that I'm not the person for you. You deserve better than me. Blah, 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 blah. Some people, the whole deserve better than me. That's so cliche. But when a person comes right out and says, hey, I'm not the man for you, or I'm not the woman for you. Oh my God, do not try to change their mind. Say, you know what? I appreciate that. And exit stage left. Think about it. I think a lot of times we look at the rejection part before we look at the understanding of it. Think about it. When a person says, listen to the words, I am not the right person for you. Think about it. Either they say that, or I am not the right man for you. I am not the right woman for you. Think about what they're saying. Instead of saying, oh my gosh, he doesn't want me. Oh my gosh, she doesn't want me. Think about what they're saying. They're saying, I am not the right person. They're taking ownership. They're taking ownership. And it's hard to hear because the natural reaction is for us to go, well, why? You're perfect the way you are. Oh my God, we can work on this. Mm-mm. That person thinking, they have been processing, they have looked at your situation and their situation, and look, you don't even know what they were probably doing behind the scenes or where their heart is. So when a person says to you, I am not the person for you. I am not the woman for you. I am not the man for you. Believe them at their word and listen to it. They didn't say anything about you. Think about it. He or she is saying, I'm just not the person for you. That means that what you got going on is so pure and so genuine that they don't feel like they deserve it. Can you imagine? Can you imagine someone feeling like they don't deserve you? That's real, y'all. I'm not talking about somebody wanting to use that as a reason to cheat. Some people will say, oh, you deserve somebody better than me. To me, think about that. You deserve somebody better than me. Right? You deserve somebody better than me. That's like a write off. That's like a write off to me. You deserve somebody better than me. That's like, okay, let me tell you this before I go out here and cheat. That's what it sounds like to me. Think about it. If we listen to it, you deserve somebody better than me. Okay, I'm already saying I'm not good enough for you because I'm about to go out here and cheat. Right? But when you have someone that says this line right here, I am not the person for you. That is a person that has self-identified that they are not the person, the woman, or the man for you. How do you know that it hasn't been laid on their heart to tell you that? Think about it. Why would a person tell you that? Why would a person tell you that? Put in the chat. I want to see what the answers are. Put in the chat. What do you think? Why would a person tell you, I am not the woman for you. I am not the man for you. I want to see what y'all think. Let me know in the chat. What do y'all think about that? How do y'all feel? If you've ever said it yourself, what were your thoughts? If you've had to say that to someone. He took it okay. I told him I was sorry that I didn't want to hurt him. I was a hot mess. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, bye then. Well, when people want to go, we have to let them go. Don't ever try to force anyone to stay. At least he let me know. Fortunately, I got out before you actually cheated. Yeah. Yeah. That was good. Anyone else? They're probably not ready for someone like you yet, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Let me see. Bianca said they're probably not ready for someone like you yet, mentally, physically, or spiritually, or financially. That's true. Teresa said he was so sweet. I was at the top of my alcoholism. Yeah, it happens, Hey, heart, so I wish them all the best. Yeah, it happens. Sometimes we meet people at one of our darkest times in our life, you know? Heart, soul said bye. The important thing is at least they tell you, if you've been told that, believe him and others. I said it, others needed to walk away. Yeah, care about scar from a while. I've watched him repeat the same pattern with multiple women. Oh wow, Gail. But the reason I would say that it was because they wanted more of me than I was willing to ready to give at that time. Yeah, Erica, you see? Exactly. Bianca said gives you a chance to break. Maybe you'll revisit this again or not. Yep. Yep. Just seems like he's more superficial. In what way, RS? What do you mean? Because remember, everybody, if you listen, people tell you all of what you need to hear. They will tell you everything you need to hear without you even having to ask. People will tell you everything you need to hear. And then that's how you figure out what position you need to play in their life. He said he didn't like overly sexy women. Wow. They will tell you. I feel like the older you get, the more mature you get, the more, situations you've been through, you learn more. So much of myself that Call of Duty when I'm in not an infinite person. Wow. Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you. So when you talking to that person without them even knowing it, people tell you so much about themselves. They do. I think I would take that as an insult. Overly sexy. Yeah, that's crazy. But the important thing, y'all, is just to listen to what people are saying. We got to try to get our emotions out of it, because initially when somebody tell you that, you probably get hurt because you're like, oh my gosh, this person don't want me. Okay, so if they don't want you, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, you know? It's not the end of the world if they don't want you. It just means that there's somebody out there that's a better fit for you. But if a man or a woman, before we end this live, y'all, for a man or a woman to come out and tell you that they don't feel like they are the person for you, that is a person that has already done the introspection. They know themselves. So if you continue to talk to them, if you continue to stay with them, guess what? Guess what they can say? I've already told this woman or this man that I'm not the person for them. They're telling you everything you need to know. Sometimes your energy alone can make people tell stuff that they normally wouldn't even say. You know what I mean? Just you being you can make people come out with stuff that they never thought they would come out with. Okay? So keep that in mind, y'all. It's time to run. Don't tell me twice. Yeah, don't allow a person to keep telling you. Playing games is a huge turnoff. Oh, it's definitely a turnoff for me. I don't like games. I'm getting too old for games. Either you're in or you're not. Either you do or you don't. Just as simple as that. But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for this reading. I hope you gain some clarity. And please remember to listen to what people are truly saying. I think a lot of times we don't slow down and really listen. I think we're so used to looking at the rejection because we've been hurt so much that we're not listening. That this person could think you dope. They could think you a dope woman or a dope man. And they may feel like they don't deserve you because of wherever they are in life. It could be their money's not right. It could be their health. It could be their situation altogether. It could be anything. They may feel like they don't deserve a person like you. You know what I mean? And you thinking, well, I'm just regular. No, you're not just ordinary. You've been working on yourself. You extraordinary. And you continue to work on yourself. You are extraordinary. You're going above the call of duty to be your best self. Don't ever say you ordinary. You're not better than anybody because we're all unique. But don't never say you're ordinary because as long as you have breath in your body and you're making a difference out here in whatever way that is and you working on yourself, guess what? You are doing extraordinary things. Okay? So, being that you worked on yourself so much and you just seem so peaceful, you probably do scare a person that's still having to work on themselves. And that's totally fine. I don't know, Wawa. I don't know. I would try the settings maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, um, keep that in mind. But just y'all, just really listen. Do more active listening instead of listening to feel rejected or to respond. Listen to what they're actually saying to you. Listen to what they're actually saying. I think a lot of times when we hear certain things, we take it on as something we're doing wrong. When in reality, it could be you're doing everything right and it freaks them out. So they rather go back to what's normal. If they're used to drama, if they're used to chaos, they try to go back to that. But guess what happens? I'm gonna try to tell me in the chat. Let me ask y'all this. What happens when a person that has experienced a different kind of energy, a very peaceful energy, what happens if that person goes back to what they're used to, which is chaos and drama? And what happens? How does that person feel when they got to go back to what they're used to after being exposed to something different, something real, something pure? Yes. Had they never met a person that made them feel good about themselves, they would never think about it. Because think about it, you can't miss what you never had, right? Think about it. If they had never experienced you or experienced someone like you on your vibration, they would never even think about missing what y'all had, the conversation, the hanging out, even that short time you two were talking. They would never feel that. But being that they've been around you, they've been whatever they, however far it got, we grown, we'll have to go into all that. But they were around you, they got to know just a little bit about you and everything. So, and you're a different kind of person, and they go back to what's normal for them, y'all, is that person is usually sick because you provided safety, you provided peace. Now they going back to what they used to. Had they never met you before, they would not have anything to compare. But there's a reason why they met you. They needed to see what life is like without all that chaos. But they're not quite ready. They're not quite ready for that. That's right, Teresa. When you know, and there's no going back. Absolutely. The beauty is he has to watch me every day and he be reminded. Absolutely. If they can watch you, they watch you. If just thinking about you. Can you imagine thinking about somebody that's a good person and you let them go? You let them just slip out of your hands. All because of whatever you had going on. You try to go back to your ex. You try to go back to somebody new that's similar to your ex. But you can't forget about that person that came in with a whole different flavor, a whole different way of doing things, a whole different way of conversing and laughing and joking. You can't forget that. It's hard. That's hard to do. Exactly, Teresa. Yeah. When they look in the mirror because they've been around a different kind of energy, they may have even changed just a little bit and not even recognize themselves anymore. Because guess what? For the first time in their life, they may not be ready to say it. It may take some weeks, some months, or years. But for the first time in their life, they felt happiness and they felt like they were important. They felt like somebody was listening to them. They felt like you really cared and you did. Beyond money and beyond all this other stuff. Exactly. So when you got a real love or real have real compassion for somebody, y'all, you'll never forget it. I still to this day, y'all, and we didn't break up on bad terms at all. In 2010, I believe. Yeah. I was My relationship ended at that time. And that person, we were together for a while. And while I was going to college, he paid for all the bills in our apartment, excuse me. And it was a difficult time back then. But um he was just paying the bills and working and doing all these things. He was like, just go to school, just do what you got to do and all this kind of stuff. And our relationship, we were so young at that time and everything. So it ended, but I'll never forget the sacrifice. I'll never forget how he had my back, We were not supposed to be together after those years, but I will never forget the impact of having somebody really in my corner and being supportive, you know? Um, so it's just things like that you never forget. You never forget. What does Amor say? Before we go, I'm gonna ask of my heart. And I'm on my mind. He moved on fast. He treated me bad. Yeah, I'm with Gail on that. Zelmore, 9 times out of 10, you two are mirroring each other. I did, Taya. I did finish school. Yeah. Yeah, if they go back to where they were, it's because they were afraid if we're to, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people, hey, Pretty Hustle, a lot of people get scared and run. Run. They get exposed to something real. They're like, oh my God. Like, what is this? They feel like it's a setup. That's how you know they're not ready. But I truly believe that people have to be exposed to realness so it can help them to see that there's something different out there. So maybe this person needed to be around you so that they could see that there's different out here. There's better out here. Okay, pretty awesome. Have fun. Thank you for coming in. You know, just maybe this person has to be around you to see that there's something different. And wish them well. I wish my ex well. I wish my exes well. I hope they're happy and healthy. I hope they have people that really love them back because that's what I would want. I hope they would wish the same for me. And, at that time, once upon a time, we were in love. We did love each other. But that time ended. And a lot of your exes, y'all, if y'all were to talk right now, you're two different people. The person that they remember way back when y'all were together, that's a different version of you now. And probably the same with them. But be thankful for the time that you did have. Whether it was good, bad, or ugly. It taught you a little bit more about yourself. It taught you more about what you need to focus on. And it taught you more about what you bring to the world, what you give to the world. And it shows how much growth you have. Yeah. But I thank you, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this live up. I thank you. I am back home. Thank you so much for all the support. All right. Thank you for showing me all the support, y'all. I really appreciate you. And I hope you have a great, great night. Remember that you're worth it always. Take care of yourself. Love and light. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming in tonight. I appreciate all of you. Until we speak again, have a good one, y'all. Stay safe and blessed. Bye, y'all.